Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tina, also known as TooTallTina, and we are back with another speed build. Now this speed build is extra special because this is the first time somebody has requested a video from me. I was super excited about it. Though they requested a treehouse, and this is what they got. I'm so sorry if this is not what you envisioned, because I got a little crazy with the ideas and the creativeness and the craziness. But trust me, it turns out it's just cool. It turns out super cool. I loved it. I sent screenshots to the friend who had requested it. They think it's crazy and awesome. I hope all of you enjoy it as well. So, we are building in the world of Selva Dorada on the Jungle Bungalow lot, which is a 30 by 30 lot. And by the time I finish this speed build, it is insane, to say the least. But it's also like hella expensive. It ended up being like $863 a day to vacation here. That's crazy. Like, this is the kind of place where you don't just stay here unless you're ridiculously wealthy. This is the kind of place where, like, you get all of your friends together to do an Airbnb. You've got people sleeping on the couch just to try to keep the price down. Which is a way that I travel a lot. Just, you get all the friends, everybody pays a portion of it to make sure that you can stay someplace insane and not have it cost, most of your salary. Yeah. But this place turned out super awesome. It was very difficult to build. I am not great with, doing crazy builds. Most of the time, you guys see my builds are cute little houses, and I don't try to go too far out of my comfort zone. But this time I was like, listen, he requested something, I have to deliver, and I've got to deliver big, something huge. So there's a lot of when I'm trying to move around while building it, it'll jump up and down on different levels because obviously it's not sitting on the ground, so it's not all even. Everything is a different level. The porch is one level, the house is one level, there's a bedroom, there's holes in the middle that make you jump down to the ground floor. It was crazy. Very difficult to build, but also very worth it. I love the way this turned out. And I know that one of the issues that a lot of people have when you go to the vacation worlds is if you bring family members, there's never places for toddlers and they get stuck with very uncomfortable situations because there's no place for their toddlers. So I made sure to include there's a toddler bed, a bathtub, and a toddler potty, all in the kids' room. So the way that I had it set up was when you walk into this treehouse, which is super adorable, there is a nice kitchen and a huge dining room, and then just a small seating area with a TV. Even though you're in the jungles of Selva Dorada, why would you want to watch TV? But you've got to include it because people on vacation. Whatever. And then there is a walkway. If I knew how to build a rope bridge, I would have done a rope bridge. But I did a walkway to the kids' bedroom, which has 3 single beds, a toddler bed, and then their own bathroom with a toddler potty in it. So the kids are all off in their own wing. And then there is a ladder that goes up to the master suite area, and it's really calm colors and super soft and pretty, and a huge deck that looks out over the canyon into Selva Dorada. It's gorgeous, and they're very separated so that parents can get away from their family for a little bit, maybe. But I also wanted it to still feel very natural and very cool, so I gave it very modern roofing, and then put grass on top of the roof, and then tons of plants on the roof. So like this has been built into the jungle, and then the jungle has tried to take it back, and it just makes it so cool. And I also put like glass roofs over the kitchen and the living room and the master bed. So like when you're laying in the bed in the master bedroom, not only do you have like these crazy 360 windows around the tree that's holding up this treehouse, supposedly, I hate that, but you also have windows looking out around the canyon, and then a skylight looking up at these treetops that are forming over you. It's insane. I was talking to my significant other while building this house, and I was like, do you think we would ever stay in a place like this? And he's like, hell yeah, this would be super cool to stay in. Could you imagine the adventures that we would have staying in a place like this? And that's kind of the point of a vacation, right? Like, you want to stay someplace really cool and go on all kinds of crazy adventures. Why go on vacation if you're not gonna like do crazy things? Oh, I love it. That's the kind of vacation people we are. We're like, let's go be insane and weird for a few days, because I'm not weird 365 days a year, right? Alright. But as you can see, I am starting to work on the interior, and I wanted to use as much from the Jungle Adventure pack, so it was like very uniquely Salvadorada. And I actually ended up only using base game and Jungle Adventure in this build, so if you would like to download this for yourself, you can place this in Salvadorada, or you can place it in your base game, and you don't need any other packs to download it, which is fantastic. I should really do some more like base game builds or like limited pack builds, because they are really fun. Like, I miss some of the plants, because you guys know I love putting plants in my builds, and I feel like that's because I can't keep plants alive in real life. Like, I have a black thumb, everything dies. So when I'm building, I just want to do like plants and plants and plants and plants and plants and plants and plants. But so I missed out on some of those things by only using these two packs, but I still tried to like make it as well decorated as possible without using anything other than base game and the Jungle Adventure. So if you want to download those things, you don't need anything else. It's all there for you. So it's got a lot of the Jungle Adventure bright colors, a lot of like this nice like burnt orange and that turquoise. I take the turquoise up into the master bedroom, and it makes it sort of like that spa dreamy kind of color, like the turquoise with the white, and it's very soft. And then in the kids' bedroom, I went with more of like the oranges and the yellows, and it's bright and it's vibrant and it's fun, and you know, the kind of things kids love. And we're just about done, I think, with the living room, and I was like freaking out the whole time, because obviously when you're building close, all of the larger trees disappear, and at some point in time I had to take, you know, the TooTallTina himself on vacation here and make sure that when I went to do screenshots that they wouldn't like all disappear, because I wanted to make sure you could see like the full majesty of this amazing treehouse in all of the screenshots, and it would be super awesome. So now I am starting to work on the kids' bathroom, and I get it, you know, I don't want to clutter it up because it's a vacation house, so everything is really simple, just like towels and a few like extra bottles and such. And I just love the way all of this turned out. I did struggle because I wanted it to be decorated but not use anything extra. I hope that makes sense to all of you. Like, I wanted it to look like a vacation home, but that it belonged in Salvadorada, so I didn't use anything that wasn't from Salvadorada or base game. I feel like I'm repeating myself a ton. So moving on, so I don't repeat myself again. I did have some crazy issues with this build. Like I said, when building, I would go to move, like adjust myself slightly so that I could get a better angle looking at a certain room, and I would just like fall to the ground or jump up really high, and it was a constant issue while I was building. But then I also had the issue of every time I changed a wallpaper in a room, all of the columns that I had put in to hold up this treehouse would delete themselves. And I have no idea why. Like, so I tell you guys all the time that I watch so much Kate Emerald. Like, I love her, and she is like sim goals because she makes these amazing mansions and she uses debug like a hatchet. She goes nuts and it's amazing. Her builds are great. But when I go to do things, I find I've always run into crazy mistakes. So not only did the columns all go to like delete themselves, but then after I was like, yes, done, wipe my hands of this, save, let's move on to screenshots, and then I realized that somehow all of the platforms that I had built previously decided to readjust themselves to a new level. So all of the terrain paint that I had done was gone. All of the like branches and stuff that I had raised to specific levels on the sides of the home using the 9 key, they were all in the wrong place. It was, oh my goodness, guys. I struggled. I have struggles. All of the struggles. But here you go, I'm working. I've already finished the master bathroom, which I think looks super cute and soft, and exactly the kind of place that a parent would want to relax in after having crazy adventures with their kids in the jungles of Selva Dorada. And I'm just decorating it all up. I love the way that little patio turned out. Like, I know it's just a bench and a couple of chairs, but I loved it so much that that's what I decided to make like the intro into the video. Like, I just sat there and I hit fast forward and just recorded watching the sunset over the canyon, and it's so pretty. And I can 100% imagine that this is where I would spend most of my vacation here, is sitting out there, maybe drinking coffee, or actually coffee would be kind of difficult to bring up that ladder. Maybe I should have put a coffee cart upstairs, that would have been nice. But here we go, having to fix everything all over again, because why did everything jump up a level? I don't even know. I was so upset with my life, having to re-put in all of these columns again and having to fix all of the terrain paint. Oh, it was frustrating to say the least. But so we are coming to the end of it here now, so I just want to say I hope you all have a wonderful day, like the best day ever. 1 out of a billion, the score is a billion. Best day. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up so I know that you liked it. You can subscribe to me so that you can see more. I'm also on Instagram at TooTallTina or hashtag TooTallTinaYT. Have a great day. Bye!